Hello, pretzels, and welcome back to the tripod. And while we're over here having a hurricane here in California, the tripod is here to entertain you, to inform you, to offend you on this past week's wrestling. And we're kicking things off with Ninjassy. Of course, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Tony D and Stacks, versus the Doodad with the Jism Warriors. This isn't as much. This isn't as much as if the Doodad can become tag team champs. This is more of a proving ground if the family can hang with the grizzled young vets in tag action. This was a true test. Great action, by the way. Stacks is launched at the commentator table before the commercial. It's just on the NXT bingo card. That desk has a target on it, and we need to see Book get knocked out of his chair. I love the GYV, but it's time for the family to have a good run with gold here. Tony D stomping guts like these two owe him money. Ivy Nile out to distract Jism. Meanwhile, the Creeds take out the Doodad, allowing the family to retain. Story progression, people. Cesar, what'd you think of the kickoff to NXT?
I didn't see no creeds.
All right, Fix, what'd you think of the kickoff to NXT?
I'm just saying, I ain't see no creeds. I saw two random rogue doodad crackers, maybe trying to, get some steady contract, some steady work. They saw some crackers who know how to wrestle, like the GYV, except they're known as the creeds, and bit their moves. That's all I saw. That's all I saw. But anyway, the match was great. This match was great. It's a good old banger. Started off was, NXT know how to start off a damn tag team of matcha on a show. Stacks looking good. Yeah, Tony D hit on the left side when he flung Stacks over the top, and then old Stacks crashed and burned on the right side. So just can't be going to the well too often on that cracker shit. But yeah, everybody here got their shit off. Everybody here, good old Sticks 316. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got the damn TV time. You damn right. And even the desk got some extra TV time today. The little white colleague, he gonna bring his soft ass out later on some bullshit. But we'll get to that. And yeah, Ivy Nile came out there for a little distraction, and then them other doodad crackers came out there. They was whooping monkey ass and threw the GYV back up in that ring, and then they caught the dub.
Sticks, the kickoff to NXT. Welcome back, by the way. How was your week off? I know you were a busy man.
Inventory sucks, by the way. So just gonna leave you with that. 8 straight days. I couldn't think of any other place to be on a Sunday than be here with my boys talking some wrasslin. This is a great opener. I mean, we were wondering how the progression of Tony D and the Underboss were going to be as a tag team. These guys, each match, get better and better. I mean, they're gelling. Of course, with the grizzled young vets, aka the dyad. These guys, they know how to do it. They know how to do it. Great chemistry in the ring. And like you said, we had a little bit more story progression with some rogue Chism members turning on the dyad and Joe Gacy. So all in all, a really good opener once again for NXT on Tuesday night.
Up next, Eddie, or Nightwolf, as Cesar calls him, still shooting them cinematic promos, starts rain dancing. This is gonna hurt him. It's not gonna.
There's only one rain dance that me and Cesar know, baby.
Yeah,
and that's how you make it rain in the clubs, baby.
When they lean too much on someone's ethnicity or heritage, it only hurts them. It does not help them. This is a bad idea. I think old Eddie Nightwolf is going to regret doing these dumb things. However, I digress. Mello singing, signing autographs. Wes approaches, just tells him to enjoy doing champ things because you'll be signing the contract for our match at Heatwave. Okay. Andre, thinking of ways to cheer up Thea, tells her he got her a match versus JC Jane. Why would you do that? Thea says. Dookie then fuels the flames. Yeah, why? They both say you're the one who threw in the towel. Blair Davenport versus Dana Brooke with Jordan. After a short burst of offense, Dana shouts at Jordan, "You see? That's what I mean." No. Blair then proceeds to beat her down. Crowd is split on these two. Dana screams after getting a 2 count. Dana tries to use ring bell, but Jordan rips it away. Aggressive Dana eats 2 Fuji knees, Blair for the win. Dana looks disgusted that Jordan is touching her shoulder. We got a handful of segments there, Sticks. Do you want to comment on old Eddie Rain Dancer? The first of few Wes and Mello segments. Andre telling Thea she has a match, and Blair versus Dana.
Yeah, we start off with this guy being a DJ, and now he's a ring dancing Indian. So progression's going real well for this guy. It's going real well. Mello and Wes, I find it ironic how on it, let's go ahead and just pull the curtain back on this. Wes was part of the group that is now which we'll talk about later in the show, the Rascals on Impact. We've seen these guys make a heel turn, and now we're kind of seeing Wes go a little heelish. I kind of find it ironic that there's correlating like heel turns for 3 guys on 2 different promotions. But I like it. I didn't mind it. Giving Wes a little bit of an edge. It's nothing Mello, he's not no pushover that he's gonna be the guy. We still got Thea doing her teenage riot, going against authority with Andre Chase and Dookie siding with her. Maybe the wheels are still turning on the overturn for Andre Chase to get overthrown by Duke U. And Dana Brooke and Blair Davenport, I thought it was a pretty good match. Dana got some pretty good moves off. It was a little bit more of a showcase for her, but Blair was able to hit some moves and be able to get the dub. We get a little bit of maybe a little bit of split between Dana and her protege that she's got, but I thought it was a pretty good match, and I thought they weren't too bad of segments for NXT.
Cesar, we got a few segments here. We got Eddie Rain Dancer, we got Wes and Mello, we got Chase U, and we have Blair versus Dana.
I only care about one segment. One.
Chase U. Oh shit.
No, it's so racist. Yeah, get that Moon Knight Indian cracker dancing everywhere. Dance his happy ass all over. Get him them big hoopy earrings and that wooden shit. Get that nigga a bow and arrow. Yeah, out here hunting buffalo. If this nigga don't come out for the NXT WrestleMania in like a buffalo jacket or something with the fucking head of the buffalo like on his head, nigga, ooh, I'm gonna be pissed. Come on, you cross-eyed fuck. I know you racist in there. Get this racist shit. Yeah, more racist shit on my NXT.
Debuting on Raw this week. Tonka Jr.
You know what, Sticks? You just got ahead of me. I'm not gonna have him with the hoopy earrings, but Tatanka, we got him out of his soup kitchen job. He's going to manage Eddie Rain Dancer for Stand and Deliver. So
damn right.
Hold on. Just hold your horses, all right? More sportsmanship heritage stuff coming up because I see Eddie Nightwolf going to the moon. Suck it.
Now, I want to see that nigga skin somebody's hair alive. Cut off somebody's hair.
Up next, Mello still signing autographs. The Thin Boss Man interrupts, threatening. That's not the Thin Boss Man I know. No. Gulak with Damon Kemp and Wonka versus Trick Willie. Book defending Damon Kemp's bitch ass for some reason.
With an ugliest shirt.
Speak of the Dark Devil. DK cheap shot to Trick. Book talking about swimming with sharks or tigers or some shit. Gulak numbers game paying off. He's stretching out poor Trick Willie. Trick with a bookend. BJ takes out the numbers game. Trick Willie able to get the win with a spinning big boot. He gonna be dragging that dragon ass at Heat Wave. Cesar, what did you think of that match?
Damon Kemp with the shittiest T-shirt I've ever seen come out of WWE shop. Hopefully he got that made somewhere on like online or some trash.
I made it.
Because
I made it for him.
ain't no way the hard R's was out there picking cotton to put that shit or to put that shitty shit on a T-shirt. Okay.
I
That
don't
nigga
even
had that
remember
shit.
what it looked like. I don't even remember what
It was just a white T-shirt with pink lettering, and it said "Trick Willie is a purse holder." It had like 2 or 3 purses on it.
Oh no, I didn't even see
And
that.
the font was super small, and shit looked like nigga. That shit was trash. Okay, it was the most trash shit I ever seen in my life. Throw that shit away. But besides that, Trick Willie getting better every week. I don't mind me some Trick Willie. Yeah, hit that cracker with a book. Why you pin him after bookend? Bookend should be his finishing move. I was like a finisher. Pin that cracker after a bookend. That's the only bad comment I got to say about that.
You know, from a distance, I keep looking at Cesar's shirt and I'm thinking Borderlands. Like every time I see that fucking logo, I'm like, well, he's got a Borderlands shirt on. What's up with that? What shirt is that?
Oh, it's for it's a friend of mine. It's a sushi place.
Oh,
It's chopsticks like a V because his last name is Vang, and
okay.
it's a sushi roll. Yeah, and he sells like ramen too. So like the back says send them nudes and shit like that for ramen noodles. Yeah.
So if you're out in Cesar's neck of the woods, all 20 of you listening, you know where to go for a quick snack. Sticks, what'd you think of Gulak versus Trick Willie?
I thought it was a good match. I'm glad to see our boy Trick Willie getting some TV time. Hopefully the feud with the Red Dragon is going to allow Trick Willie to show what he's got and get him some more TV time, show that he can stand on his own as a singles guy and isn't the NXT Champions purse holder. I agree with Cesar. T-shirt was a horrible thing. That wouldn't even come out of Medea's sewing shop. So horrible idea with Damon Kemp. But it was really, like Cesar also said, I would have liked to seen him pin and get the dub with the bookend. The spinning kick, it was all right. But all in all, I'm just happy to see our boy Trick Willie, who, by the way, just a little bit off subject, saw they were doing some promotion for WrestleMania in Philadelphia. You know, watch Philadelphia game. Trick Willie was with the Philadelphia Eagles for a short time. So knew there's a reason why I love Trick Willie. Trick Willie, keep putting that work in, son. I love seeing you on my TV. Let's do this, Trick.
Can Trick Willie do any wrong?
No.
Up next, Baron Corbin gets to the ring and calls everyone bitches. Mr. Stone and White Khali come out to confront him. Stone does all the talking. Corbin tells Stone to give White Khali the mic. You got to learn how to talk on the stick. If not, you'll be security for the rest of your career. White Khali says Corbin talks too much. Very generic. Tells Corbin all his gimmicks sucked. I got a reservation for one, a table for one at Heat Wave. Brawl ensues, pull apart, crowd into it, I guess. Dom and Mommy in the locker room talk shit about Lyra. Mixed tag match made versus Dragon Lee and Lyra at Heat Wave. Oh, fuck, is that next week?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta make fucking prediction.
Nah, we can skip it.
Okay, I completely forgot.
Like it's literally Tuesday. It's not next week.
Okay.
It's like 2 days.
As a TV pay-per-view. It's one of those
Yeah.
NXT TV pay-per-views. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next, number one contender match, we got Wes Lee versus the Thin Boss Man. And I missed most of this because of fucking course I missed most of this. Wes did a one-arm power bomb to Dijak that was awesome. Wes attempted the cardiac kick, but his arm gave out. Dijak with the feast your eyes, but his leg gave out. They beaten the shit out of each other. Dijak fucking whipped Wes into the ring steps, fucking ring steps, no matter what. But it's PPW, NXT, WWE, those fucking steps are coming into play somehow. Am I frozen? Am I frozen?
We can hear you.
I'm frozen though?
Not anymore. I can see you now.
I was
No.
I saw both of you frozen. I was like, oh shit.
No. You're lagging a little bit, but your voice is coming through.
Okay. Eddie, Nightwolf, appears out of nowhere. Distraction leads to Wes hurling Dijak into the steps, hits cardiac kick, and his corkscrew splash for the win. Wesley is the #1 contender. Cesar, Baron Corbin, Mr. Stone, and White Khali. And then Wesley versus Dijak.
I don't care about Baron Corbin, man. This nigga trashing you. He talking about burning the ship, he burning everything. He probably burned his asshole eating Taco Bell fire sauce. I don't know. Cooking up them steaks on tikka-taka. Okay, he changed his gimmick finally. And then White Khali come out there. As always, Superman Stone does his talking. Baron Corbin brought up Sad Corbin. Or Happy Corbin. I don't know which one he brought up. Talk about that cracker's wrinkly ass suit. They gonna scrap, and White Khali almost put him through the table. The table, once again, coming into play. If White Khali out there, he's slapping your bitch ass through a table. Superman Stone is more jacked up about the table now. I guess they're not getting fined for it. And Vic got to grab his Legos off the table so they don't go flying everywhere while he's building toys and shit out there. And Book, Book just be getting his black ass out of the way because he a target just because he cooning. If he stopped cooning, they probably stop hitting his ass. But I digress. We're gonna get that shit next week. Yeah, who cares? This was good. Now we all know Wes and Thin Boss Man can wrestle. Not like this. Thin Boss Man went for the arms. Wes went for the legs to chop him down to size. Yeah, that one arm power bomb was real dope. And then hell, Thin Boss Man hit a one-legged choke slam from damn hell. They really sold it great how they couldn't do their moves because their arms or legs come into play. They were beating the absolute shit out of each other the whole match. I don't know if I like Wes winning. Like I want to see Mellow Wes, but I don't want to see it right now because it's too soon. It's too soon for this. We know Dijak ain't winning shit. He down there to enhance talent, fuck people up. Maybe eventually they'll give him some titles, and we know Dijak can go. I'd have rather seen Mello, beat Dijak, get some more wins under his belt as champ. He's been fighting big crackers the whole time. Why not keep that thing going? I feel like HB Cracker doing this because he got mad when them niggas in Alabama whooped up on them whites. And that's why Mello said it later. We're going to talk about that later, too. And he was like, you know what? I got to get back to my roots. I know Cesar going to watch Tuesday because I'm going to have a nigga. Man, didn't go fight. He's like, I've been seeing them chicken and waffle tournament matches on Sunday Night Skeet. He done found something there. It's hot. I got to get in on this. These nigga-owned niggas is bringing the people in every week. He got niggas from every production. And they bringing them in and see, he saw Wes was in that rain. He saw Mello was in there too. And he goes, yeah, I got to feel like how we get these two darkies together so they can fight. And they can be whooping monkey ass in everywhere. And he used monkey in the racial slur, like white folks be saying nigga, especially like that cracker Frieza in Dragon Ball. I know Frieza racist. He ain't never been to Earth. How you know what a monkey is? Huh? Think about it. Frieza never been in the Earth. No. But he know what a monkey is. Huh? And then them white crackers turn brown when they big size monkeys. The whole people of DBZ are racist, and they made Frieza racist. And how come he turned perfect? He turned white. Racist.
Engine.
Racist. And now his new form, he turned black. He more powerful black. Racist. I know it. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Dijak should have won. Me personally, I like West. I just don't feel like it's West time. This is what should happen. I mean, the only reason it didn't happen for Mello because it was the perfect time for him to win the heavyweight championship. But usually when you're on the main roster, you get a good run. You know what I'm saying? It's happening to Braun Breaker right now. You get a good run. You go back. You take a few L's. Then you get back on the track. They put you in a good story. You start to get your dubs up again. You go for a championship. I mean, yeah, if you want to make West Superman pissy, he'd have taken another L here. It would have been totally fine. You could have still progressed the character another week by taking another L or whatever. It wouldn't have hurt his character. He can still bounce back from it till he starts to get those dubs and then build him up to Melo later on down the line to keep us guessing whether it's actually time for him to take the title. But overall, was it a great match? Yeah, it was a great match. I'm not mad that he won. It's going to be a great match between him and Melo. Just, I'd allow you to see it further on down the line.
I would have loved to have somehow both of them wrestle to a no contest, and then Melo comes on and says, "I'll take both of you on," and that Heat Wave be a triple threat between those three, because that's never been done. That would be pretty incredible. But again, what Styx has alluded to earlier, perhaps Wes getting some heelish undertones here could come into play as well. But Styx, what do you think of Baron Corbin's segment with White Khali and then Wes Lee versus the Thin Boss Man?
Just short and sweet on that. There's a reason why Superman Stone is on the stick for White Khali. Let's keep it that way. And we had a bum ass Corbin sighting. So shout out Pat McAfee. Loved it when they made the town throwbacks to that. Wesley and Thin Boss Man, great match. Like Cesar said, the one-hand power bomb, one-handed choke slam, one-legged choke slam. Very, very good. Very, very good. I agree with both you guys. I think this is a little too soon for Wesley. I would have liked to seen after that huge North American Championship run. Would like to seen him take a couple L's, work back up to it, because just the projection that they've had with Wesley, it seems like he's on the right course to becoming a future NXT champion. Maybe after Melo, you could have had him work to get to Melo, and then if you wanted to hold off on Melo doing a main roster, maybe do a best of 2, best of 3, and then have it be that last match. Melo loses to him. Melo hands him the championship, says NXT's in good hands, and then by then maybe Melo's ready for the main roster, and then it's Wesley's time. But I mean, we're gonna get a good match between Wes and Melo. Both guys are gonna go, like Cesar talked about, the ninja on ninja. Cross-eyed kid's gonna cross-eyed kid, man. This is what he does best. We're gonna get a Mandingo fight in the fields during the heat wave. So can't wait to see it.
I like that. Cross-eyed kid's gonna cross-eyed kid. Lyra Payson, Dragon Lee approaches, and they are hyped about the mixed tag next week. Corny as fuck. Corny as fuck. Kenzie with the big strong oi. NXT Anonymous catches footage of Tyler arguing with Gallus at some event. Tyler remains calm. Tyler Great versus Joe Coffey's got his Gallus boys with him though. Don't matter who facing who, Book will find a way to raccoon about the New Day. Vic telling him the New Day is onto something. I gotta imagine this isn't the first time Tyler has fought Joe. They have chemistry and they're not pulling punches. Not an elbow or knee pad as far as the eye can see. What the fuck? Yabba Dabba Kato takes out Tyler. Right. Book said Yabba Dabba Kato. Did you hear that? I was like, oh shit, he watches the tripod.
Book no.
This Yabba Dabba Kato is a black hole of boring. Tyler deserves better. Corbin in the parking lot. Braun approaching him, asking what's up. He's not done with White Khali. Corbin not intimidated by Braun, and once again, nobody is attacked in the parking lot at night. What the fuck?
Blair Davenport's on TV, so she's not in the sticks. She's not in the fucking thing.
Sticks, what'd you think of Tyler versus Joe Coffey, and then Corbin not getting attacked?
It was a good match. I mean, we've seen these guys before in UK. So these guys can tear it down there. We got to see it on NXT US. So great match. Shout out Book for the Yabba Dabba Kato. Shout out for your boys here. But we didn't need Dabba Kato. We didn't need him in this. I mean, this is gonna be a good match. And once again, cross-eyed kid's gonna cross-eyed kid. He's gonna send out the big tan man to ruin a white on white match. He's gonna do that, guy. He got to inject a little bit of color.
Yeah, man.
Got put a little bit of color in this sunshine match. So
Put the wrong shade.
Yeah. Yeah. Parking lot, maybe we're gonna set up. Maybe we're planting the seeds of Braun Breaker versus Baron Corbin down the road. If we get that, let's go Corbin. But
I hope they both.
yeah, I mean, both guys. It'll be a thought talk break for everybody essentially. And but I mean, it was you ruined a great match, and then you had an okay segment afterwards. I mean, yeah, NXT Anonymous had her match, so nothing happened. But I mean, we went months straight where you need to be, if you're gonna be in the parking lot, it better be full sunshine. It better be like noon if you're gonna be out there. But now we're going to now the parking lot's gonna be safe during the night. I mean, what are we doing here?
I will tune into Corbin versus Braun, but after Corbin's theme is done, I'm checking out. Cesar, Tyler Great versus Joe Coffey, and Corbin unscathed by the parking lot.
Yeah, man. I thought we was gonna get some Tyler Great on my TV. Y'all know I like my and y'all calling him wrong. There's Tyler Great Dick, because he be slinging that pipe like a Mario brother. That's his government name. Tyler Great Dick. I thought I was gonna give me a Tyler Great Dick match. And I was like, oh yeah, he gonna fuck Joe Coffey up. Good. Joe Coffey getting on my goddamn nerves. Slap this little bitch. And yeah, they out here raw, rugged. They out here like crackers in the streets on Saturday night. No Trojan, just raw, no protection. Just getting it in, man. Meat to meat. You know what I'm saying? No elbow pads, no knee pads, no nothing. Out here.
No water, no bread,
No
just
bread.
me.
Me. Just me. Good old fashioned white on white crime. You know what I'm saying? It's a good old time. And then you got this fuck boy out here. We got nothing to do. Yeah, why did niggas still employed, man? Y'all got rid of all the other trash people, huh? Authors of trash, they gone. Some other crackers I can't think of, they gone. You got Yabba Kato just walking around. Ender Cracker, where is Ender Cracker? Is they gone?
They're gone.
Yeah, they gone. Ender Cracker, they gone. They back in Curryland, just eating shit, trying to find drinkable water like motherfuckers in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna ruin this good old treat we had. Good old treat.
Odyssey Jones, where the fuck did he go?
He's a free agent, but his free ass ain't showed up nowhere yet. Nigga probably just sitting in the back eating chicken. I don't know, drinking some great Kool-Aid, just texting the hard R's about meeting them in the club. And they're like, nigga, we work Tuesdays now. You work Monday or Friday. I don't know what day you work, crack ass cracker. And then I'd rather have Odyssey Jones come out there and whoop their monkey ass. That'd have been better. Where Odyssey nigga? Who else a free agent? Well, we don't care about Ali. That nigga like running for president, Nazi Hitler or something. And who else? Dolph Ziggler, ain't Dolph Ziggler a free agent? Why ain't he show his white ass up and super kick some crackers? It would have been more entertaining. Nothing like seeing two white men beat each other up than three white men beating each other up. You know what I'm saying? We got some nigga on nigga. We got some two TM Crumpet having motherfuckers with an American in there with the mix. I'd have been fine with me. Now I hope they get together and beat up Yabba Kato. And I don't want to root against a black man, because I'm a racist. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like Yabba Kato. He can get his monkey ass beat. And send that nigga to the farm and put the hard R's back on TV. Let that big nigga pick cotton. He a big super slave nigga anyway. He could probably pick 3 times the cotton as the hard R's. Bullshit.
Other than that, Cesar has no thoughts on this. No. Corbin not getting attacked in the parking lot.
Yeah, this is some bullshit. Somebody gonna need to get shot in this parking lot to make up for all the all the free shots. I don't care, Blair. I don't care if you on TV or not, Blair. Put that hoodie on and let's get the Tanya Harder in these niggas back again. Get your little metal pipe. Let's start taking out some kneecaps. This is some bullshit. Too many of these crackers been safe in this lot. And I need some action. Bullshit.
Up next, hard-hitting home truths. Nathan Frazier recaps the Heritage Cup situation. Metaphor interrupt via satellite. Supernova sessions. Noam and Frazier bicker about the real cup. Fraud alarm introduced. They fighting a heat wave. I didn't like this segment. JC Jane versus Thea Hale with Chase U. Thea
Cause
not
you
having any of Chase U pomp and circumstance. Aggressive Thea beating down JC. JC takes advantage during the no commercial picture-in-picture. JC exposes Steel from turnbuckle. Chase, Andre, up on the apron, putting the pad back on right before Thea was going to smash JC's face in it. She screams, "What are you doing?" JC wins with the most deadliest
dangerous
and
move.
all of
All the
sports
sports
entertainment. The roll up. Los Lotharios family novella continues. I didn't give a shit. Cesar, do you like the hard hitting home truths segment? And then JC versus Thea.
I don't even know what they said. I was looking at Miss Jackson the whole time.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Yeah.
Ooh, I am for real.
Yeah. What they talk about? They have a match?
I don't really care.
Okay.
What do you think of Thea versus JC?
She got hit with the most dangerous move. Silly bitch. She gonna go through these L's while her angry ass is still angry. See, she ain't got that crack in the hump in the dorm room no more. See, she get all her anger out on him, and then she be ready for the ring. Now the silly bitch just gonna be mad at a damn teacher. That's what he's there to do. Teach your stupid ass. You don't know nothing. You like 19. You don't know nothing about the world, silly bitch. And that's why you lost, being a silly bitch.
You know, Nathan ain't hitting it right. He ain't hitting it right, man.
He ain't hitting it right. He ain't getting that dragon twister on her ass.
Sticks hard hitting home truths, and then JC versus Thea.
Yeah, the hard hitting home truths. It was a nice little recap of how we're gonna get the Heritage Cup match. Basically pointing out that Noam Dar did say that his cup was a fraud. I mean, even though he denies it. Fraud button, it was okay. I mean, it was a nice little break segment to hype up the Heritage Cup and the impending match. So I'm not mad at it. I mean, we could have gone without it, but I'm not mad at it. Thea and JC. I mean, like Cesar said, Thea's gonna take some L's. They put her in the main title picture here for a little while. She was thriving. She looked good. She got that L. Now we're gonna build the story of the struggle between the teacher and the rebellious teen student. So she's gonna catch some L's, and we'll see if MVP Dookie can help mend the fence and calm the waters. Maybe calm the Red Sea that is happening with Thea and Chase U. But it was an all right match. I mean, JC Jane got some TV time, so it's all right.
I still can't believe Andre's the one who threw in the towel. The fucking caveat was Duke throwing in the towel. Fuck you, Duke. No. Up next, Mello is still signing autographs. West shows up with contract, wants the signature now. Causes a mess, drags table out to ring, wants contract signed in the ring. Sling TV fucking up big time. Mello in studded loafers. Mello talks about folded chair on the Alabama border. Cesar.
Damn right.
Wes angry. He has something to prove. Brings up he took the North American Championship off Mello. Mello says, "You can't beat me." Wes says he will not fail anymore. Mello goes all Michael Keaton from the other guys. Tells Wes, "Don't go chasing waterfalls."
Damn right.
Mello can't miss at Heat Wave. Wes breaks the table. I didn't even see how did he step on it or something?
No, he just jumped and stomped down on it.
Okay, yeah, because Sling TV was fucking up more than Michael J. Fox trying to sign an autograph. Sticks, what do you think of the final segment of NXT?
I like to harken back to something that Mello said, what was it, about 2-3 weeks ago, when he made the comment of, "Now I see why Braun ended up going heel." You know, he's seeing all this stuff. He's finally seeing this stuff, seeing the contenders in the NXT locker room saying that they deserve this stuff. I mean, Wes did wrestle to get this, but just the back and forth and with him and how he was all pouty and pissy losing his his North American Championship match. Man, go win some matches, put a resume together, and then come talk to me. But it's a good back and forth. Mello with the studded loafers out there laying it down on Wes. Wes showing that he's not scared, that he's ready. Doing the jumping stomp through the table. Yeah, this is something you could have had this happen directly after that really good match that then Boss Man and West had. I mean, having this kind of be the main event segment. I mean, I didn't really agree with it. You could have had this open it. It would have been fine if you would have prolonged, if you would have had the match at a different time. But man, it was I mean, sets it up for Heat Wave next week and a little bit of tension between champion and challenger.
Cesar, I know you've been dying to talk about the final segment of NXT. Go ahead and close out the show with the final segment.
Yeah, this nigga West mad. He mad as shit. Talking about people telling him he can't do it. Just because they say you can't do it don't mean you should, dumb nigga. You messing with the champ. You messing with Mello. Okay? Yeah, you out here because old crack ass wanting a good old Mandingo fight. We all want a good old Mandingo fight. Yeah, we want to see y'all niggas get all sweaty and greasy, cotton candy smiling down from heaven after Django shot his ass.
Heaven?
Well, white heaven, which is hell for the rest of us. So yeah, he looking down, and down. See, white heaven is so hot, it's in the sky. You still on fire, but you in the sky because heat rises. So his ass burning on the pile, looking at that shit, and we're gonna have two Mandingos fighting each other to the death for a title. Trying to kill each other. He said West took an L and he folded like an Alabama chair on a boardwalk. You damn right. Yeah, he out here super pissy, starting fights for no reason, like them crackers on the boats. And Mello was like the hood niggas that you didn't even know could swim. Just the power of racists taught that young nigga how to swim, and he swam that shit. He had the power of Michael Phelps if he was black, swimming through him. See, Michael Phelps from Baltimore. See, y'all don't think Michael Phelps got no hood in him. That nigga from Baltimore. That's why he get high all the time. He smoke weed, he love chicken, and he fuck big booty black bitches because he from Baltimore. And one of his best friends is Ray Lewis, a goddamn murderer. This nigga shot two people and then went and won Super Bowls. Okay? These niggas is crazy. Okay? That's what helped that little nigga swim across that water. The Phelps Baltimore water got into him and said, "I'm a guide you, young nigga." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm swimming." That's how Mello gonna be, swimming in dubs when he whoop Wesley crack ass next week on Heat Wave. And it's gonna be glorious because two niggas gonna be fighting. One of them's gonna be licking their wounds in the cotton fields and the hard R's, and Yabba Dabba Kato gonna be like, "Damn, he fucked you up. They sent you out here, nigga. You know you done fucked up when Master Michaels sent you out to the farm. And you out here and that old cross-eyed fuck.
Master Michaels.
That cross-eyed fuck. He gonna be sitting there. Damn, Wes. I thought you was the one to be my next super slave, but Mello can't miss. Number one house nigga for life. Super kick with my chicken sandwich. Damn right.
Master Michaels. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with some more wrestling talk. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means? I don't give a shit anymore. So I dabbled, if you could call that, dipped my toe in old AT-dub, as Cesar coined quite correctly. So on Dynatrash this week, we had Sting.
No, you can't talk about that.
Doing what
you can't talk about that. You can't talk about that. I'm talking about that.
So backstage,
you can't talk about that. I'm talking about that. You can't talk about that.
Well, I was gonna throw it to you guys after I was done.
No. Just go ahead and talk about whatever else you want to talk about.
All right. Well,
I gotta get my notes out for that one.
Sting, no.
Country motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus. So they had, I mean, I know WWE get shit for their themed matches. But something terrible this way comes. We had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre themed match
with a fucking belt.
with one person that Caesar despises and the sheriff, and one person that Tank Chris, old Chris Tank, despises. However, it was a horror match. I need to get his 2 cents on this if he watched it, because he likes AEW. But my God, was this one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life, to the point where I had an epiphany, gentlemen. Well, how many years has it been for AEW? 2019.
3.
4 years, 3 years.
Three, 4 years, yeah.
Yeah.
This entire time, I've been taking it too seriously. I had an epiphany. I am now gonna watch AT-Dub like I watched B-movie horror films with my buddies when I was drunk. I'm gonna laugh at everything because nothing is serious. Tony Skeets is insane. All of this is garbage. We already know it's garbage booking. So this is gonna AEW is the trauma of professional wrestling.
You don't drink when you
So
watch
I gave
AEW?
up. So I gave up. I was like, no, I'm not taking notes. I'm gonna watch this like I would watch a shitty horror movie. And when I switched my mindset, I could bear it. I was like, okay, this is funny. This is funny. This is stupid. This is funny, stupid. And it was funny, stupid. Here comes old Leatherface, which was probably Tony Skeets putting on the fucking Leatherface mask on with the gay ass wannabe chainsaw. I was like, this is a joke. It's funny, but you know what'll be more entertaining than this? Wrestling Twitter immediately following this, which is exactly what I did. Caesar, did you catch any of this abomination?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What'd you think?
Yeah, get the microphone.
Oh shit, it's been a while. Let me get the dust off there. Hold on. And now it's time for the Hail Caesar tangent of the week.
Yeah, I'm Cody Rhodes and shit. Sangria don't even edit it and do the damn song and shit. Hell no. Just give it to them raw and rough like them hoes in the streets. Look here. This motherfucker. Nigga hating Sting. Okay. Nigga hating Sting has not shown emotion on wrestling since 1997. That's when he started putting on this white face and this black bat and wearing 85 pounds of clothes, okay? No emotion since 1987. He showed emotion Wednesday. Why did he show emotion Wednesday? Because he had a real nigga kidnapped in the back, okay? That shit was real, okay? I don't care what y'all say. This country-ass sand nigga, Tony Khan, had this motherfucker Sting really kidnapped Prince Nana. Prince Nana won't acting, okay? He ain't that good. He's just some nigga off the street with a crown on his head. You could have just picked anybody, okay? He ain't even a real prince, okay? Sting was back there fitting to kill him and drain his soul with that bat of his, okay? He out there smiling, joking, looking happy, because I think Tony Khan was like, hey, man, I need you to make it real. So, look, you can actually stab him just once. Just once. He signed a contract. Sting was going to kill his ass. You know why that was shot from the top up? Because Sting was bricked up, okay? He was bricked up like he ate 2 Blue Chew because he was really about to kill a nigga live on TV, okay? I mean, the whole embassy was out there. All 9 of them. Why is 9 of them out there? You see that? He's smiling. He's smiling. This nigga ain't smiled since 1997, whatever the hell I said. Look, that is the eyes of Darky. You about to die. You about to die. And look at that nigga. He really afraid. That's why he got the shit in his mouth, because Sting was going to stab his ass. And he didn't want him to scream like fuck on national TV. He didn't want him to scream fuck. He was really going to kill him and get off on that shit. Yeah, that's why it's shot from this way up. You don't see nobody's pants. You don't see nothing from the waist down. Nothing from the waist down. I mean, if Prince Nana was really not tied up from his hands, his mouth, and his feet, if his feet weren't tied up, he'd have ran away. What nigga ain't gonna run away? His legs is working. He black. He faster. Well, not faster than Sting, because he's an unholy demon from hell who's been alive since God turned the lights on in the Bible. I don't know how old that was, but he was there. I mean, Sting is the one who summoned the asteroid to kill the dinosaurs, and that's why we had Jurassic Park. Okay, this nigga is evil incarnate. Okay, I think he's the second, third cousin to the devil. Okay, I don't know. You can't get a 23andMe on him because he got so much black DNA in that bat from killing niggas since, you know, the 000, like on the clock, nigga. Okay, somehow he's been killing niggas since the Milky Way was born. I don't know. He's like traveling all through space and time with a DeLorean, and that's why Michael J. Fox is all, you know, jittery, because Sting stole his time traveling powers. That's why Michael J. Fox is all weird now. Okay, and been killing niggas all throughout history with his evil, you know, white face having that. See, he want to do blackface, but see, he know that sand nigga Tony Khan will get canceled, so he does whiteface, and the black stripes is like, that's the nigga blood down my face when I bite into their neck like a vampire, and it spray everywhere. And he's like, and I just be like, ha, ha, ha. Yeah. He's like, nigga blood gets me hard, gets me bricked up. He ain't had them tight ass leather pants on. He probably had sweatpants on, and there's probably black sweatpants. That's all he do. See, he hate niggas so much, he's got to wear black all the time to fuel his rage. So when he gets his hand on one, he knows he's got to kill him, and that nigga blood ain't gonna show up on, you know, the clothes. So he ain't really got to burn them. He just sits there and lets it dry. He bathes in the nigga blood, like Blade in Blade 1, where they put that nigga in that vat of blood, then he came alive and started fucking everybody up. That's what happened to Sting. He bathes in the nigga blood, then he goes undefeated. This nigga's still undefeated in AEW. Huh? Still undefeated. And then what's he gonna do with the pay-per-view? Fight two niggas. So you know he about to get a dub. This 8,000-year-old nigga, Cracker, sorry, is about to beat two niggas in their prime. You know what I'm saying? And see, Swerve trying to play Sting game. They got the blood of that white man on that jersey. And see, that's just pissing Sting off. He's like, you dare disgrace a white beater with white blood in front of me? In front of me? He was gonna kill Prince Nana. Y'all was about to see a real live. See, WWE made joke that people are dying, like Vince blowing up in that car, or Val Venus getting his penis chopped off, or Stone Cold when he had like a screwdriver or something on Kane, or Brian Pillman with a gun or something. They made joke about that shit. ATW, sand nigga.
Undertaker buried alive.
Yeah, Undertaker ain't no, but he already dead. The dead nigga come back to life whenever he want. Okay, he got powers too. Not like nigga hating Sting. But you know, that sand nigga Tony Khan, I don't even know if sand nigga is a true derogatory name. I'm gonna Google derogatory names you call sand niggas and call him one better. Because calling Tony Khan even half a nigga is a derogatory to niggas everywhere, including myself. So that punk ass bitch got this real ass cracker smiling, giddy, bricked up, talking about, yeah, I'm about to murder a nigga, have fresh blood. Haven't tasted fresh blood in 6 days. Ever since I came back and beat those 3 niggas 2 weeks ago, and Darby Allin got kicked in the head by a security guard. He's like, need a bottle of Chianti, and nothing goes better than pouring nigga blood on their favorite meal, fried chicken with Hennessy. I love a couple drops of nigga blood in my Hennessy and on my fried chicken with mac and cheese with the bacon in it and collard greens. Yeah, see, Sting eat like an old nigga from the South. See, he love pouring nigga blood on fried okra and crawfish and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And collard greens with a pork neck bone in it. He poured nigga blood on. He used that shit like hot sauce. See, niggas got them little bottles of hot sauce. Sting just got a shit that says nigga blood, and he just pour on that shit, shaking that shit. He don't even put no salt or no pepper because he's that white. He don't use seasonings. He uses nigga blood to fucking put his shit on everywhere. He puts that shit on cake too because niggas got diabetes. That's when he's got diabetes nigga blood. And he's like, I need to sweeten this up. And he put that shit on cake and eat that shit, that country ass motherfucker. And if you think I'm lying, you Google his ass, okay? When you Google him, the FBI gonna hack your shit, okay? I had to get 3 burner phones because they know I'm figuring out the truth. The Illuminati tried to kidnap me last week. I had to slap them niggas with 3 TVs and leave my job and go on leave of absence. And the only reason I'm back because I'm in an undisclosed location right now, bringing y'all the truth about that nigga hating motherfucker and his fascination for nigga blood. So if y'all don't hear from me next week, just know I'm on the run, motherfucker, but I'll be back. And that's all I got to say about that bullshit.
Other than that, Cesar has no thoughts on the subject. Sticks, what are your thoughts on the week of ATW programming, if you caught any of it?
Well, we found out Sting's favorite drink is Ninjassy, and that he likes dark chocolate cake. So
Fuck, Sticks. Fuck. All right.
so
Damn it.
yeah, we seen that. Like Cesar said, we got I'm gonna keep it peachy. We got Joker Sting from the old TNA Impact years. We had one of the worst death matches to promote a video game, and we had probably one of the worst GTSs maybe we've seen in quite a while, with a man who was in one of the worst made up gimmick wrestling creator wrestler names you could ever think of. But finding out who it was, that doesn't surprise me. So all in all, kind of par for AEW this week.
Yeah, Collision as well. Well, before we move on, there was actually a gem in the pile of shit this week, and it was actually on Rampage, if you can believe it. It was Commander versus my boy Ray Phoenix, and a fucking banger of a match. If you guys want to check out the only good thing going on ATW, if they have it on their YouTube, I have no fucking idea. I caught it live. We had Commander, we had versus Ray Phoenix, and the luchiness, twisted, flippity dippityness, but it was good. I believe there's only a couple botches, maybe a botch and a half, but it was good. It was a really good match. I enjoyed it. But yeah, Sticks alluded to another thing I was gonna talk about. The hate that CM Punk got after delivering, it wasn't even a GTS, it was like a GTG, a go to gut. He kicked him in the gut with that GTS, and the internet exploded, of course. AEW botches, it was all over that, like white on rice. Fucking hilarious. And then you got the defenders out. Well, you try to lift a 300-pound guy. Let's see you do that. And it's like, bitch, this guy calls himself the best in the world. He needs to live up to the moniker. If he was going to be the best in the world, he can't. He's not the best in the world. Yeah, he's 300 pounds. You know that going in. You probably practiced the spot. Don't come over here making excuses for CM Trash, who claims to be the best in the world, when you can't do best in the world shit. That being said, we can move on from all ATW. That's I have no other thoughts on the subject, because we're about to get to some good stuff of the week up next. And now it's time for the Tripods Drip Pack of the week. That's right, folks. We're kicking off this week's Impact Wrestling with Deonna Purrazzo versus Kylan King with that honky. I always forget her name. Great showcase match for old Honey Dumper Purrazzo here. Even if you're not familiar with the Knockouts division, the beauty of it is they don't miss. It don't matter who's fighting. Hopefully one day Purrazzo starts an OnlyFans and she blinks her brown eye for all to see. But until then, she goes all technical on Kylan and makes her tap with a modified Rings of Saturn. Trinity rubbing her bean backstage watching. Not Kenzie with Kenny King asks about Johnny Swinger's challenge, and here comes the catchphrase machine of Kenny King. Johnny Swinger is 748 years old, which immediately made me think of Cesar saying that about Sting. What has he done? He not worried about Heath either. DMC out. And then Sheldon echoes the sentiment. Sticks, what did you think of the kickoff? We got Deonna versus Kylan, and then Kenny King with Not Kenzie.
Like you said, another great knockouts match to start off the show. Kylan King pinned Deonna last week in the opening match, tag match. So a little bit of friction, a little bit of history. Yeah, Deonna Purrazzo ever since she's shown up on Impact, has gotten progressively better and better. The Virtuosa is the measuring stick. Who we got there? Who we got there today?
This is Poquita. Poquita.
Oh, Poquita,
Little
looking
girl.
nice. Looking nice.
She's about a month and a half old.
Ooh, super young. Gonna have that rambunctious kitty ears.
She's a biter.
Well. But she was here to win with the Venus de Milo, like you said, a modified Rings of Saturn. Trinity backstage sets up their match at Emergence for the rematch, mandatory contractual rematch. So be interesting to see how Trinity does next week. I think she's got a match next week. I forget who it's against, but imagine Deanna's going to be watching that. Then we have backstage, Kenny KING DMC talking about Johnny Swinger coming out of the dungeon, out of Swinger's dungeon, basically saying why he did it, but also not Kinsey had a little fire to that with Swinger beating Sheldon Jean earlier on BTI for the Impact. For a lot of you that don't know that.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch that either. But Gia was able to kind of stoke a little bit of the fire. So not too bad of an opener so far for Impact.
Shit, I completely forgot, guys. Another funny thing about I think it was Ring of Honor TV was Stokely and Samoa Joe team. It was, I mean, if they do that all the time, I'll watch it. I don't know if you caught the clip, Cesar, but you know Samoa Joe's famous walking away from people when they jump off the top rope.
Yeah.
Well, Samoa Joe was holding one of the boys from Dalton Castle, and Stokely was on the top rope. They were getting ready to do a double team. And right when Stokely jumped on the top rope, Samoa Joe carried the boy and like walked away, and Stokely ate shit on the ground. It was hella funny. And then Samoa Joe just choked out the boy with the coquina clutch. But that clip alone was fucking hilarious.
Why the fuck is Stokely on the top rope?
They were teaming. Samoa Joe and Stokely were a tag team against the boys, Dalton Castle's boys. If they keep doing that, I will watch Ring of Honor TV because that was funny as fuck.
What is Ring of Honor TV? They got their own show?
Yes, they do, and it's terrible.
Okay.
But back on track here, Impact, Cesar. What'd you think of the opening match? And then Kenny King, the DMC.
I'm trying to watch this Ring of Honor TV. All right, I'm gonna do it later.
Up next.
Anyway, the Perazo. This hell on fire, man. What, this is like third week in a row she done started the show or some shit like that? Yeah, she out here, you know. The God damn it, what's her name again? What's her nickname, Sticks?
The Virtuosa.
Yeah, you damn right. Virtuosa out here slapping bitches, doing what she gotta do, get ready for her title fight in Insurgents and shit. And slapping. Wait, we skip ATW. We're just gonna do predictions at the end for both shows.
No.
Okay. So slapping bitches and doing what she got to do up in that ring. You know, they've been fighting with these hoes for a couple weeks now. They had tag match, they lost. Now she got the queen in there, you know, doing what she got to do. This was a great match. Both these ladies can go singles in the ring. Perazo hits that she's got that arm bar that she hit it with the double at the end. You know, she couldn't resist that. But the match had great flow to it. No real bad spots, I would say. No real super fuck ups that you can notice. But no, match was very entertaining. I was entertained. Sports entertained as well. And then Trinity in the back flicking that bean like Mean Joe Green. You know what I'm saying? Watching that title fight.
That bean was glowing.
It was glowing. It was glowing. But no, overall good shit. And then old black ass Kenny KING in the background talking about that old cracker. Yeah, how old is that cracker? I don't know how old he is. The nigga old as dirt. What he look like. Yeah, nigga farted and dust came out or some shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. But yeah, Cracker talking about Kenny Kang and want to fight for his title. He had a rematch for any title. Could have went for the world title. Could have went for any title. He goes for Kenny King title. You ain't doing shit, Kenny, with your bitch ass. And the bitch ass nigga you with, he definitely ain't doing shit except scratching his balls on the outside. So yeah, go ahead and fight this old nigga or this old cracker and defend your title. Defend the DMC as good as Joe Hendry did with his long reign having ass. But yeah, I had no problems with the opening 2 segments. It was good. It was good.
Joe Hendry coming up soon. Johnny Swinger, his social security number is 1. Kevin Knight talking to Santino, but gets interrupted. Bully Ray asks Santino for protection from PCO. Myers and Moose approach, and Bully tries to act tough. Yeah, you listen to what I say. Myers wants a match with Alex Shelley. They talk trash about Kushida, and Kevin Knight gets offended. Shelley approaches and accepts Myers' challenge for the Impact Championship. That's going to be a good fucking match next week. It's going to be shenanigans, of course.
Of course.
Here we go. He's going from sticks to midnight, folks. Killer Kelly with Masha versus Jessica Havoc versus Evans. I'm never going to learn her first name. While Evans and Havoc were trash talking, Kelly gets in between them, and Havoc just shoves Kelly down. You must be this tall
to ride this ride.
The disrespect. But of course, Killer Kelly gets the win, pinning Havoc, to which Styx finishes and needs a refractory period. We got Dango talking shit about Jake something. I didn't really care about that. But Cesar, what'd you think of Kevin Knight, the Bully Ray, Myers, Shelley backstage, and then Killer Kelly versus Jessica Havoc versus Evans?
Yeah, old Mexican cop. Why the Mexican the cop? This nigga ain't even got no passport, huh? He's sneaking over here. We got El Policia. Saying, what's his name? Santino. I was calling him Sangria. Fake ass Mexican. Old Santino backstage talking to that black ass Cracker Knight. And then Bully Ray crying. He crying like a little bitch because POC can come fuck him up during his no holds barred match. PCO, whatever. White zombie nigga. He gonna come out there and fuck his couch up during the no holds barred matchup later on tonight. So Bully Ray crying, trying to get some barred from ringside fuckery. And then Brian Myers and Moose, they bring their country asses up and they talking that shit. And then Bully Ray want to be all hard and shit. And he's like, yeah. You think about what I said, motherfucker, because I'm Bully Ray and shit. His old ass getting up there too. But I'm just saying, I digress. And then they were talking shit about Time Machine. And old young nigga Knight said, yo, man, you ain't gonna talk shit about my boy Kushida out here, you know what I'm saying? Doing work, doing dirt. The only time nigga that Sting ain't stole his powers from yet, you know what I'm saying? Because he Asian, so he ain't black, so Sting ain't gonna steal him, You can't find him, he's too small. But he said, Moose said, I want some Mandingo meat in that ring. I want to have a Mandingo fight tonight. And then old Policia was like, it sounds like a great match. Then Brian Myers talking that trash. And Policia was like, go get changed, Moose. You fighting next. This nigga already greased up. You know what I'm saying? He already in his short greased up. He ready to fight. So you go change, Moose. Get your black ass out them clothes. You dark chocolate ass nigga. And then get your ass in the ring. And you gonna fight him next. Because I need to see 2 sweaty men slapping meat. And I need to see some Mandingo fights. And then, somehow Shawn Michaels' balls was tingling. And he said, let me get on YouTube and put on Impact. Because I feel powerful niggatry in the air. Like there's about to be a Mandingo fight that I'm not a part of. And he was smelling it. He was smelling it like The Rock can smell electricity. You know what I'm saying?
Hunter, go get the Ninjassy.
Yeah. Probably calling Sting You know what I'm saying? He goes, I heard Sting does this shit. Heard it keeps him young. He's probably dropping that shit.
Sting, go reload your bat and head over to Impact.
Probably so. He probably still got a contract, country ass nigga.
We need some recruiting to do.
Yeah.
No.
Apparently Alex Shelley just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? He said he wanted a title fight. The motherfucker just pulled up. He was like, okay, I whoop your monkey ass next. I whoop everybody monkey ass. It don't matter who, I'm the champ. And then took his ass to the back, got himself a ham sandwich. You know, and he was hanging out with Kushida, talking about, hey man, where you get that sushi from? Oh, your wife made it? Yeah, let me get a bite, nigga. Come on now. Come on, let me get a roll. Let me get that California roll. Yeah. You know, he got the chopsticks. But yeah, it's all around good shit. And then these bitches was out here fighting. Yeah. Old girl said, you got to be this tall to ride this ride.
Speaking of ham sandwiches, no.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Maybe a little roast beef. I don't know. It's Arby's. They got the meats.
No.
Well, yeah, she threw her out the way. The old girl jumped her crack ass back in with a double drop kick. This shit right here was good, man. They was fighting it out, duking it out in the ring. Just one half of the teams out here getting it. I won't matter. This shit is off. This is some shit that's gonna happen when Insurgents pops off. You know, just double up the action over here. I'm definitely not gonna be mad at that shit. This was action packed. It was cooking all around. I feel like everybody got represented well. Everybody was cooking. And then she got the good old pin, sent her to ring, rolled their ass up, and said, "All right, let's go douche out these panties, and then go to the club and get some black meat up in the VIP and get some chicken and waffles, $1 million with some mimosas."
Hey, where that DMC at?
Where that DMC? Where that DMC and that nigga that scratches balls on the outside? Where they country ass at? And she was like, "No, girl, I'ma wait for Moose to get sweaty because I like my dick live and fresh."
Moose.
Sweaty. And she's like, "Damn, bitch, you nasty." And then they was talking like shit like that. You know how these bitches be talking.
He's gonna be called Ball Scratching Sheldon from now on. Sticks, what do you think of Kevin Knight talking to Santino? We got Bully Ray, we got Myers, we got Moose, we got Shelly, and then your girl, Killer Kelly versus Havoc versus Evans.
Yeah, Kevin Knight backstage. It was a nice little setup for some multiple matches that we had. One from tonight, one next week. I'm really glad that they've kept kept Knight around. He's shown out, and all his matches that he's had on Impact comes over from New Japan. So I was really happy to see that they've kept him around. And then next we had the best female entrance that you don't have to pay a cover charge to see in MK Ultra. I mean, this was great. You had Killer Kelly, you had Cause She's Sick, Jessica, and you had Savannah Evans. Savannah Evans. Okay. Great match, like you guys had talked about. The one-liner, you got to be this tall to be in this match. Killer Kelly did. Got up on the top rope, crossbody. Love the action, like you just talked about with the opening match. Knockouts. They always end up putting on great matches. I believe we saw Killer Kelly hitting a Death Valley driver with I think it was Savannah onto Jessica, and I was able to secure the pinfall for one half of the Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Great match that's going to build towards the Knockouts Tag Team Championship match at Emergence. So all in all, not bad segment, and another really great Knockouts match on Impact.
You know, I love Killer Kelly, and you know I'm new to this, Sticks. Killer Kelly's awesome. I don't care about Evans. I miss the vicious Jessica Havoc. You remember when she first was, like Cesar would say, doing work and doing dirt? That bitch.
Yeah, you miss Havoc. That's who you miss. You miss Havoc along with Rosemary, and I'm with you on that. I do miss it. I don't know if this is just this gimmick is just to tread water to get us to that, or what's going on. But I wholeheartedly agree with you on that.
I mean, hopefully it leads to fucking Taya Valkyrie coming back, because she ain't doing shit on ATW. But I digress. Kevin Knight versus Moose. Moose, who also was in the chicken waffles tournament. Of course, Moose dominates. Knight is no pushover, though, kicking out of the power moves of Moose. Moose getting in the ref's face, telling the crowd they suck, even though they're cheering for him. Fully confident beat down by Moose. For every move Knight gets, Moose just destroys his momentum. He counters a DDT attempt by tossing his ass out of the ring. Knight fought his way back into this. This match is getting a lot of time. It's a great match. Knight, a Smurf's cunt hair away from winning after a code red. The crowd is hot for this, but Moose hits a spear for the win. Well, real quick, not Kenzie with the Rascals. They talking shit about Sammy and Swan. ABC approach and they talk shit to them. Santino breaks it up, sets up a match, ABC versus the Good Hands for next week's Sticks. Kevin Knight versus Moose. What'd you think?
This was a really, really good match. Another good match to show what Kevin Knight can do.
This might be the Impact free money.
Yeah,
good. It was a good.
This was really good. Like I've said before, Kevin Knight, when he's had his opportunities in matches for Impact, I don't know if he's had a disappointing one. I mean, the guy showing out, he shows off. Another great opportunity against Moose, a former Impact heavyweight champion. For like you said, for every power move, Kevin Knight had a counter to it, had an answer to it. I legit thought on the code red. I was like, damn, they're gonna give Kevin Knight this dub.
That should have been it, because like I said, a Smurf's cunt hair. Wait.
It was so good. I mean, Kevin Knight, I hope he continues to show up on Impact. The man has been nothing but great. He showed out in a lot of multi-min matches. This was a great opportunity for him. Him in a singles match. Like I said, I hope they do. Moose picked up the dub with that inside out spear that turned Kevin Knight inside out.
Flip, like when he hit him, Kevin flipped over.
Oh yeah. It was Moose has a couple of those. He does a pretty good job with those. But Moose is able to pick up the dub, got a little bit of momentum for him and his team going into Emergence. But yeah, it was the Impact free money match of the week. I mean, this was a great match. And then we had the Rascals, then ABC showing up backstage. ABC, Rascals got a lot of beef. Rascals cost them their match in the first round. Rascals are now later on the night was going to wrestle in that main event match for the #1 contendership. So they're still looking for their payback. Good Hands cost them a match last week. So Santino, the director authority, makes it official for next week. Good Hands versus the ABC. So not too bad. Not too bad of segments and a really, really good match that they had on there.
By the way, ABC is going to be fine because, again, I'm never going to let this go. The Good Hands lost to Mickey James and Tommy Dreamer. Up next, we got EY versus Khan. Of course, Diener escorting him. Diener's shenanigans help Khan dominate. A lot of history here in this match with all three of these guys. This overgrown midget EY able to lift Khan, Death Valley driver to Khan, take him off his feet. Diener attacks with chair, ruining the match. Khan adds salt to the wound and choke slams him. Diener DDTs him on the chair and then sits on him. There's just something about a man with his fucking ass cheeks sitting on you that's just so disrespectful. So disrespectful. Here we go. Joe Hendry. tripod favorites and always opens the tripod. Unless, I mean, when we do have an intro, Joe Hendry with his buddy Yuya, imagining themselves as tag champs, and then the music video begins. Sticks, they could be models for jeans. This was another great offering by Joe Hendry. This dude, Man Impact snagged himself a very creative, very good talent in Joe Hendry. Very entertaining. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. Crazy Steve. This was a weird fucking interview. Crazy Steve sit down with Fuckface Tom. Steve talks about being abused. Of course, I get interrupted. Missed most of this. He talks about getting signed to Impact. 3 weeks before he signed, his mom commits suicide. Oh boy. Says he was told to put makeup on and make people smile. Okay. Hey, cross-eyed kid, if you are watching this is the sympathy story done right. Unlike White Khali. Are you watching, cross-eyed kid? Steve says he's not crazy. Then the suicide number hotline appears on the screen. Very deep, very serious turn for this segment. It worked. It garnered sympathy from me. Sticks, we got EY versus Khan. What'd you think?
It was a good match. I mean, I showed EY looking strong, and then Diener couldn't handle EY possibly getting the dub, so he came in and went ahead and just go ahead and hand him the victory via disqualification. But him and Khan were able to impose their wills on him. Diener hitting the DDT on the chair, and then like you said, sitting on top of Eric Young to show him why he was the chosen, why EY picked him as the chosen one, said that he was the design. So we got a little bit of a story progression going forward with that.
Our boy Joe Hendry and Yuya, we got another music video.
This man not only is putting out bangers, he's doing work in the ring, out the ring, but he is also elevating Yuya. I mean, he's bringing him along. He didn't want to have anything to do with Yuya. You know, Yuya butted in on his DMC rematch. And after what happened, he was like, he was done. But what happens? Yuya and him are going to form a tag team and wrestle and try to become tag team champions. And we got a little peek. We got a little peek into the training sesh that these two boys do on. Not only are they training, but they're modeling some Levi's that I'm pretty sure the Hard R's and Odyssey are out there on the fields putting that work in to make those ripped jeans. I mean, those boys out there putting that work in, allowing Yuya and Joe to model these, to be able to make a living, to not only have to put that work in the ring, but these boys can post up on a wall, post up leaning against a wall and sell some Levi's. I mean, these guys putting that work in. Great. Another great segment from Joe. Also, like I just said, elevating the stock in Yuya. I mean, these guys already have some hype on them. They haven't even put a match together as a tag team yet. I mean, these guys are looking good. I mean, if they get that, they got to put them in a tourney, or if they get tag team championship opportunity, they might be favorites. I mean, you see putting out videos like that, they might not be underdogs. They might be the favorites. And
hold on,
another interview.
Sticks, you know the history. You probably watched from the start from Crazy Steve. I'm barely getting introduced to Crazy Steve. I know he's with Havoc and Rosemary. They had their the Decay, right? Decay. But I mean, you know the history of this guy. This must have hit a little bit harder for you, knowing the guy in his career and shit.
yeah, seeing Crazy Steve from where he began to now. I mean, I don't know the complete history of him, but like you had said with there's a segment that they hit it hard with the empathy. Like it is one of those that you're kind of like, oh man, ooh man, this guy he put in all that work to get signed by a promotion, get signed by Impact, and his mom can before that his mom ends up commits suicide. It was one of those things. It was just and you found out she had cancer. She was on dialysis. Like he even said, he's like, as a kid, you don't know. I didn't know what dialysis was, and yet she was able to still survive. See him put the work and grind. Then get signed by I don't want to say a major promotion, but somewhat of a promotion. I mean, it's one of those that is somewhat known. And to have that happen, I mean, I don't know if they're trying to turn Crazy Steve into like a sympathetic face or if it's just something to kind of tread water till we get like maybe the reformation of Decay. I don't know, but I mean, this just shows you that a company like Impact can put out great segments like this, and it allows fans to show, okay, when done right, this is what they should be. Like this is what AEW when they want to give a backstory of a wrestler. This is what they need to do. Unlike what we saw on Wednesday with JR and Kenny Omega, with JR just standing there
He just walks away. He's like,
awkwardly,
oh, man.
awkwardly as Kenny Omega is getting beaten down. This was a great thing to do. So all in all, not bad segments, and Impact's still doing good. They're still doing good.
By the way, I like how every interview Fuckface Tom does. He goes, I don't know why you specifically requested me. Why are you requesting me to do this? It's just funny how he always is shocked when they ask him to do these fucking interviews. But I forgot to address the JR thing because they're making memes, they're making TikToks about JR get like in different situations, standing up and then leaving the scene. It's pretty fucking funny. Cesar, we got EY versus Khan, Joe Henry and Yuya music video, and then Crazy Steve tugging at the heartstrings. Uh-oh.
I mean, I got nothing. I mean, you didn't even ask me about the Moose match. You skipped over me.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Damn it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's just been Sticks talking for 15 minutes.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
man.
I just had to get on social media. I didn't know I was part of the podcast.
I'm
Thought
sorry.
You racist.
Sorry.
Thought you turned into the cross-eyed kid. They kicked me off the podcast. You racist bitch.
We don't need to hear from this darky. Moving on to the main event.
You're drinking your Ninjassy, and you're like, hey, if I just need him to send me his blood every week.
You know what, Cesar? I'm sorry. Kevin Knight versus Moose. What'd you think?
No, just put nigga 85 times and they had a hell of a match, and that's literally what I would say in a Django reference somewhere. But no, you guys are right. It was a free money match of the week. It was a phenomenal. I will say that fucking spot where Kevin Knight jumped to the top, did the Hurricane Rana on Moose, and then came back and did one when he was on his knees was fucking great athleticism. Just he didn't springboard up there. He fucking leaped. And Moose is a tall guy, even like sitting down. So the fact that he had that much hops to get up there is definitely impressive. But yeah,
Moose looks like Terry Crews.
He does look like Terry Crews. If like Terry Crews wrestled, he'd be Moose.
He's Terry Moose.
Yeah, he pretty much is Terry.
EY versus Khan.
Yeah, EY versus Khan. Oh, Eric Young is back. He's back from the dead, as we saw last week with his dead ass, resurrected himself and shit. And he still got beef with these two crackers. I thought it was an okay match. It was pretty good. But yeah, broken up by shenanigans. They just want to beat this man down and just hurt him, which there is nothing fine with a match like that if it's going to lead to some shit. Especially with the pay-per-view coming up. You just need to progress the story that they still hate each other and that there's two of them and one of him and whatnot. Somebody gonna get comeuppance,
Well,
if you will.
Cesar, I mean, you famously say you want to see someone get stabbed in the ring so you can stop watching. EY got stabbed by fucking Diener. It was cinematic.
It was
but
cinematic.
He got
It wasn't
stabbed.
in the ring. It wasn't in the ring, but he did stab his ass in a jail cell. He did. And then the Cracker came back to life. So only got one wish left is to see somebody get shot.
We'll see. It shows Scott D'Amore watches the tripod because he's like, okay, I can't give you a stabbing in the ring, but I can give you a stabbing on wrestling TV.
Yeah. So he's trying to figure it out.
Everybody watches the tripod.
Yeah, he's trying to figure it out. You know, he's got his scabs out there, watching, trying to get they're trying to get clicks. They're like, we need more Mandingo fights. We need bitches eating ladders, and we need people getting stabbed. And hopefully one day when we get these rubber bullets good enough, somebody will get shot on national television. And then, they're gonna be like, and we're gonna peak. We're gonna peak after that. They're gonna jump the shark when somebody gets shot.
Joe Hendry and Yuya, their music video, they could be models for jeans.
Yeah, these crackers, man, they can't do no wrong. First of all, Joe Hendry. Hey, Joe Hendry, Yuya can only speak like 8 words, and one of them is champion, and that's all that cracker need to know, okay? He rolling with Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry gonna be the mouthpiece. Yuya gonna be there to whoop cracker ass and karate size some niggas, little choppy, little Jackie Chan, you know what I'm saying? And tag in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry gonna come out there with a turtle shell, fuck somebody's shit up, you know what I'm saying? And he in out, they're gonna pose, make another video. They're gonna talk about how somebody's mama was a stripper and somebody's daddy was a hoe, fucking 18 women in one night and got them all pregnant. And then they're gonna get them dubs and work themselves up to get that tag team championship and whoop cracker ass like cracker ass ain't been whooped. And Chinese ass or Japanimation ass, whatever that crack is, Asian ass. Yeah.
So I can't imagine Cesar was as impacted as possibly Styx was by the crazy Steve sit down with fuckface Tom. But Cesar, thoughts?
Every time I see fuckface Tom, I ain't gonna lie, I fast forward. I don't like his interviews. I just don't like him.
So you didn't like his interview with Jonathan Gresham?
I didn't watch it. Fast forward through it. Yeah, he's always just weird to me. So I'm like, this can't be good. I'm always like, it's probably some weird shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a gamble. I was like, that's crazy, Steve. He's probably gonna be weird again. So I just fast forwarded through it.
We got a Chris Sabin video promo. He's coming for Leo Rush. Kalisto is the gloat. The gloat approaches and says he has to wait. Sabin proposes a match against Kalisto. That should be fucking phenomenal. No DQ match. Bully Ray versus Black Taurus. They never say Taurus. They say Taurus. Just like Roosh.
Yeah.
The sweat has got to be dropping in Taurus's eyes. Got to be hot in that damn mask. Speaking of which, Bully attacks the eyes of Taurus. Taurus, tougher than a $2 steak, though, attacks Bully enough for him to do the Ric Flair body collapse. We got ladders, chairs, and trash cans in the ring. Set up table by the turnbuckle. Taurus attempts a twisting senton onto Bully, who was laid out on the ladder. Bully moves. Taurus eats shit on the ladder. Bully pins and wins, but then the lights go out. Is it Sting? No, because he's white. It's PCO appears. Bully chokeslams him through the table. PCO immediately gets back up. Bully runs for his life. Not Kinsey with Eddie asking about Alicia's status. Eddie says she's okay. Frankie approaches. Security gets in between them. Frankie apologizes. Eddie wants to finish this in the ring. Frankie wants to end it in Killer Kowalski's school, which, of course, Killer Kowalski also trained the Game. The main event, Sammy and Swan versus the Rascals. The Rascals, incredible tag team chemistry here against two veterans of Impact. This is the tournament final to see who faces Culture Shock. As good as Sammy and Swan are, how are the Rascals not already tag champs? These two are phenomenal tag team artists here. That being said, Sammy Powell drives a Rascal onto each other. Swan with them educated feet, kicking and Hurricane Rana ing Rascals on top of each other. Excellent main event. My words cannot do this match the justice it's deserved. It was good. However, it's the Rascals. Spray paint. They pick up the win. They will be taking on Culture Shock at Emergence, I believe. Caesar, we got to get your thoughts on a lot of stuff here. We're looking forward to a Chris Sabin versus Kalisto match. Thoughts?
They gonna fuck around and have a free money, not a free money match. They gonna fuck around and steal the show if you let them. They gonna fuck around and steal a show if you let them. Them motherfuckers can go.
It ain't gonna be a free money match. It's gonna be a robbing the bank match.
Yeah, fuck up. Gonna be Fast Five, nigga. They gonna be driving that shit down the streets of fucking Brazil, nigga. The whole fucking bank vault in that bitch. You might as well call that bitch Fast Five match of the night, nigga. You fuck around. Them boys get to cooking. Ain't nobody gonna come better. I'm excited for that, man. That should be some real good shit. Just because they got a pay-per-view around the corner, man. They should. Sometimes I want them to save it just to make the whole fucking show better. But hey, man, you want to put that shit on? You got to put that shit on, man. You know, streets might need it, man. And that's probably gonna be a real good banger.
No DQ, Bully Ray versus Black Taurus.
Yeah, you know, fuckery at its finest. You know, tables, ladders, chairs, and crazy Frankenstein crackers everywhere. Yeah, I don't know how these motherfuckers be wrestling these big ass masks and hoods and shit. Just doing the flippy dippy shit and eating ladders and chairs and shit like that, rolling around with that shit. He got to be hot, you know. But yeah, it was a match. The match was a train wreck, which is what it was supposed to be. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And then old Frank Crocker PCO brought his crazy ass out there, ate some table. And then, you know, Bully Ray just had to get the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? He was late to take a shit. So he had to go do what he had to do.
We got a new wrinkle in the Eddie and Frankie rivalry. They will be, I guess, is it official? Are they taking each other on in the Killer Kowalski gym?
Sure, I guess. I don't know. Frankie cracked that bitch last week, though. Hey, that's the definition of fuck around and find out. Should have minded your business, bitch. You should have stayed your ass in the ring where it was safe. Frankie was ready to crack a bitch. You know, that bitch got knocked the fuck out. That shit was great. Yeah, put that bitch back in her place. Tell her ass to go back in the kitchen, make a ham sandwich.
Was it Owen Hart and Ken Shamrock that fought in the Hart Dungeon? Do you remember that? It was a Hart Dungeon match. I think it was.
I remember there was a Hart Dungeon match. I just don't know who was in it.
I think it was Owen Hart and Ken Shamrock, but I'm picturing in my head that's what this fucking shit's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be like an empty, dirty, dungy ass gym, and they gonna like just be fighting in that shit with nobody watching. It's gonna be just. Hopefully, it'll be like. Remember when Johnny and Tommaso fought at like a practice center, and it was like just an empty dungeon in a gym, and they were just fighting in there. Hopefully, it'll be some shit like that.
Triple H set that up, didn't he?
Yeah. There'd be like an empty ass gym like that, kind of just fucking. Them crackers go in there, and then like whoever walks out, like that's who the ref declares the winner. Just the ref just sits outside on Netflix, you know, just watching How I Met Your Mother or something, and then he's like, "Oh shit, you done? You done? Yeah, this nigga won. Ring the bell."
Hold on, I got 10 minutes left on this Black Mirror episode. Hold on.
Yeah, go hit his ass again. Go hit him again. He's not dead. Here, take my gun.
I didn't see him tap. All right, you got to do it again.
Yeah.
The main event was Sammy and Swan versus the Rascals.
Yeah, this was an all-timer. I don't know, man. You kind of felt like once tag teams got eliminated, felt like it was going to be a tag team, like they weren't going to give it to old Rich Swan and Sammy, like it was going to be the Rascals. They you know they couldn't cheat or do cheating shit. Them niggas been cheating the whole goddamn tournament, doing that fuck shit. Now they stealing Paige and them's gimmick, spray painting crackers green and some shit, some cracker shit, but doing it better because everybody does
Yeah, because I watched it.
Yeah, because you know, everybody does everything better than HEW. You know, we just know this. But yeah, this was a fucking banger. We know the Rascals can go as a team, and then old Rich Swann and Sammy, you know, them boys can wrestle, and they was doing it up dirty. Yeah, it was just great teamwork everywhere. High spots outside the ring, inside the ring, wherever they were using the whole arena, getting it in, doing work, doing dirt, and getting down to the nitty gritty. And then it just took that old splash of spray painter to get them boys over. And now they're gonna fight for the tag team championships and try to they're gonna try to cheat their way into that shit too. That should be a banger as well. Definitely excited to see that shit as well. But no, this was deserving of the main event. It was good. Not as good as that Mandingo fight earlier in the night, though. That was the free money. That was the free money. But this was good. If that other match went up there, this would have been definitely the free money. It definitely should have been like a pre-show pay-per-view match and then have the champs, you know what I'm saying, fight that shit later. But this was good. This was definitely deserving of the main event.
I'd say only because of the star power. That was the main event. That's why that was the main event. If Kenny King and Moose, if Kenny King was a bigger name, it might have been a main event. But still, the better match was Kenny King and Moose, in my opinion. Sticks.
Well, you mean Kevin Knight?
What did I say?
Kenny King. You racist bitch. You getting niggas.
They all look the same to me. They all fucking.
You know what I'm saying,
you
know, when I'm booking Impact Wrestling, they all the same.
Impact Wrestling, you cross-eyed fuck.
Well, Sticks, give us a peek into your thoughts of Chris Sabin versus Kalisto. We got a great luchador versus the veteran Chris Sabin. We're getting that match. What are your thoughts on it?
It's gonna be a really good match. Kalisto's debut match, his debut match was interrupted by Leo Rush last week. Is supposed to be part of, I believe, that 6-man tag. Chris Sabin, nine-time X Division champion. I mean, if you're gonna have a match against anybody, it's gonna be Chris Sabin. I mean, the guy is a Impact TNA original. So what a better way to ingratiate yourself to the Impact faithful than to have your first match against a seasoned veteran and Chris Sabin. So it'll be really good. It'll be really good.
What is he calling himself? The Selena, the Samurai?
Samurai del Sol, I think it is.
Yeah, Samurai del Sol.
Listen, when they all wear masks, they're all the same guy.
Yeah, here we go.
Six, we got Bully Ray versus Black Taurus. No DQ.
This is a good match. Black Taurus, when given the opportunity, shows that he's a really good wrestler. I know for the while there he was teaming with Crazy Steve, but when they've allowed him to break out on his own, he's done a really good job. He had the early offense. Bully Ray raked the eyes, threatened with the mask. Was able to get the upper hand, and then Black Taurus messed up, went for the top rope move and crashed and burned, and allowed Bully pick up that dub. And PCO still hunting Bully Ray. So match will either probably get that match on TV. I know Bully Ray being a part of the 8-man main event for Emergence. So I imagine either maybe PCO will show up during that, maybe. But we'll probably get the end of that at some point, maybe either on TV or on the upcoming pay-per-view. So, no, not a bad match. I'm glad to see Black Taurus get a little bit of a single shine on Access TV.
So Styx is the Impact veteran here. So I can kind of predict right now what he's gonna say about this. Frankie is for sure gonna defeat Eddie in the Killer Kowalski fucking dungeon match. For sure, fucking Frankie's winning this, right?
Are we sure about that, or is he there to kind of help elevate some talent? I mean, Eddie
he lost the previous 2 matches. That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, but are you doing the WWE booking, or are we looking at this outside the box? Because Eddie Edwards. I mean, I know Frankie is a TNA Impact original, but I mean, you can't discount what Eddie Edwards has done for Impact since Frankie hasn't been there. I mean, he's carried the flag, but I gotta agree with you on it. I mean, Frankie's got to pick up this dub. I'm interested to see how they do this match, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna get close.
He hit that nigga's woman with a kendo stick. He won. Okay, he cracked that bitch.
He wound up like fucking Barry Bonds hit number fucking 70. He swung for the fucking
on them roids.
On them roids. He cracked that bitch in the dome piece.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, I expect Frankie to pick up the dub.
So for predictions, we're all just gonna fucking pick Frankie. The main event sticks was Sammy and Swan. Sammy, are one of your favorites, and versus the Rascals for the finals in the tag tourney to take on Culture Shock. What'd you think?
Like you said, Kevin Knight and Moose was the free money. And by the way, the winner of this match takes on Subculture.
Jesus fucking Christ, you fucking noob.
It's okay. I mean, they just
did you not write any of this down?
They just talked about that at the same time that this match was going on. Subculture was overseas defending the Impact Championships against a team at another promotion. But that's okay. I mean, it's okay. You got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, you've been drinking. You got a lot of stuff going on.
Fucking hurricane and an earthquake coming over here, motherfuckers.
You got a hurricane,
a
landslide, some mudslides, some fucking burrito
the locusts are coming in. The rapture is happening. I'm over here dealing with 20 cats. This fucking bitch over, where is it? Yeah, right here. No, right there. This fucking bitch is over here throwing me under the bus.
We can't fucking we get hurricanes all the time on the East Coast.
Ninjas looking like all ninjas look the same.
Yeah,
I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can tell the difference between Jackie Chan and fucking Bruce Lee and fucking Jet Li. You can't tell the difference between Kevin Knight and fucking Kenny King.
That bitch is so
Master
racist.
Splinter,
You couldn't tell the difference. You couldn't tell the difference between Bruce Lee, Jet Li, and Wesley if you had them in a fucking lineup. Nigga couldn't pick them crackers apart.
Listen, it's the end of days over here in California, and you over here throwing me under the bus.
Good.
Someone's got to hold you accountable. You gotta hold you to that high standard bar of the tripod. So
right. Nobody's watching right now anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, this is main event worthy. The Rascals, I mean, they're a great tag team. The way Sammy and Rich have come together as a tag team has been something really good to watch. Giving both guys something to do, treading water while trying to figure out what they're gonna do next. Like you said, the Cactus Driver of I think it was Trey Miguel onto Zach Wentz. Great move. But the Rascal's gonna rascal, man. Spray paint in the eyes, picked up the dub. We get the Rascals versus Subculture at Emergence for the Impact Tag Team Championships. But all in all, great match and good way for Impact to go out.
So, gentlemen, like I said, nobody's watching now. No, they stop watching after Cesar goes on his rant. Next weekend is Emergence and All In. All In starts at 8 a.m. over here.
Yeah.
I will be at work. I cannot watch All In. However, I can watch Emergence. So did you want to send in emergence predictions? We don't have to send in all in predictions because do you really want to sit through that?
The pay-per-views are hit or miss.
I will be regardless, so it is what it is.
The pay-per-views are hit or miss.
Well, can I depend on you, Sticks, to review it then for us?
Sure.
I mean, I'm gonna watch All In because I'm not gonna watch it live, but I'll watch it like the next day.
All right, this could be a Sticks and Caesar review again, which I would enjoy. But do you want to send in All In and emergence predictions then?
I mean, there's only one show left. They're not gonna have All In. All In is done.
Mm-hmm.
All In is done. You can predict that probably now. What is Insurgents not done?
I have no idea. We still have Dynamite, fucking Rampage, Collision.
No. All In is done. Like Collision was the last match that's going to get added to the card.
You're 100% sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Emergence, we still have Impact on Thursday for that.
That might just be the go home show. I think how many matches are there? Do you know?
But I mean, regardless, we can send in predictions on Saturday. We can send in predictions on Saturday. We don't necessarily have to do a tripod next Sunday. We just send in predictions Saturday and then review everything the following Sunday.
We could do that.
Well, isn't that following is All Out on a Saturday or is that on a Sunday?
No, it's on a Sunday, but it's in London.
Fuck.
Yeah,
we got two Sundays of fucking ATW.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking ATW on some bullshit.
I mean, we could.
There's like 7 matches for Insurgents. I don't think they're done.
I mean, we could go without a tripod for 2 weeks and then have just a fucking massive tripod episode reviewing everything. I'll watch All Out, but I'm not watching All In. I could watch Emergence and All Out, and you guys could review All In. How does that sound? And we'll just
sure.
We'll do.
Sure, I can do a drunken history review of All In.
So that means 3.
Wait, why would you not watch All In?
Because it happens at 8 o'clock and I'm at work at 6:30 in the morning till 3.
Sure, but it'll be on the Fire Stick, like the replay.
It'll have a replay. I don't know if I'm even going to watch it live, but I'm
not watching it live. I'll be at work. Like I don't get off work till 7 o'clock. It's going to be over.
Yeah,
when I watch it.
Will not be able to watch it live.
Yeah, no, I don't watch any AEW live. Y'all know this.
Does it repeat back to back?
Yeah,
So after it's over, does it repeat?
Well, I know when I buy it on Bleacher Report, you usually have to wait a little bit. Like usually if the pay-per-view's on like regular time Sunday, usually by about Monday morning, I can watch the replay. So that's what I'm basically going to end up doing. I mean, it's
because I'll have the Fire Stick for Emergence for sure.
Like the site I use, like the replay is going to be like right when I could literally watch Emergence and then watch All Out back to back if I wanted to stay up that late.
Yeah, but I mean, the repeat is going to be right after it ends, right?
No, but you're watching on a Fire Stick. It's going to be like recorded somewhere. You can just watch it whenever you want. You would just type it in and then watch it.
Okay.
You'll be able to watch it on your Fire Stick after it's over with. You ain't gonna have no problem being able to watch it.
By the time it ends at like noon, if you get home at like 4, it'll be on a Fire Stick somewhere.
So that's 2 weeks without a fucking tripod, and then we're gonna come back and review All In, Emergence, All Out, and then the weeks of programming.
No, we're skipping All Out. We can just record next Sunday.
Wait. How? What? You can't do that.
Not next Sunday. Not next Sunday, but the Sunday.
Not next Sunday.
Yeah, no, fuck All Out. That's gonna be a waste of time.
I still gotta watch it though, right?
No,
No,
here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. We can skip next Sunday, then the following Sunday, do a tripod, and by then matches will be given. We can do our predictions without any live spoilers about being on Twitter or anything. And then that following Sunday, maybe give like a brief review of All Out from us.
If you
yeah,
ask
because
me, I think All Out is gonna be better than All In. I I,
sure, but there's no.
I would want to review Emergence and All Out because All In is a bunch of tag matches that mean nothing.
We
The
can
only thing
review
that
it, but if we're not,
matters is going to be the MJF and Adam Cole, a pre-show and main event. That's the only two matches that are going to matter.
sure,
All
but
Out,
we can review it the
yeah,
week after. We just
yeah.
don't have to make predictions for it, so we can record the tripod next Sunday, and not next Sunday, but the week after. We can record while All Out is on, and then just watch it later, and just watch it with the weekly programming we have to do. Then review all that the next Sunday. That's all I'm saying.
So are you saying no tripod next Sunday?
No tripod next
All
week. We watch Emergence. We watch Emergence and All In and whatever. Well, we'll skip the weekly shit. We'll watch Emergence and All In and review that the next time we get together while All Out is on. Then watch All Out and then watch the weekly television and then review that next Sunday, the Sunday after.
I'm so torn between Deanna and Trinity. Like I love Deanna. She's hot. She's cool. She's worthy. But Trinity just got it. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent. I'm sorry, gentlemen. My brain is thinking ahead. But if you have made it this far, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We just did a live brainstorming on when we're gonna come back to the shit. Thank you, Sheriff, for watching. Jake, go fuck yourself. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we do what we do best every week, and we give that big ups to Stallion Pete.